We are live. Once again, we will go through this process of going live. It's okay, even though it feels a little bit weird all the time. But at the same time, we gotta go live. If we don't go live, I will miss you. And when I miss you, you tend to lose yourself to the chit chat of the mind. You forget to live, laugh, love. Why do you do that? Why do you forget to live, laugh, love? Tell me. Tell me. Tell me. Oh, oh. Okay, pop this chat out. Pop this chat out, man. Okay. Increase the size of the font for an old man eyes. We were chasing. No, no, I gotta write this down. Buy me a coffee, you. Buy me a coffee, you. No, I better not insult you, huh? I wanted to insult you, but then I was like, how? What's the point of it? Then you will not buy me a coffee. Yo. Mm-mm. Okay. Here it is. I got 9 supporters, you know. Did you know that? 9 people chose to give me money. I don't know why, but apparently, you know, 9 of them decided to give me big fat money. I'm not talking about the small money. I'm not talking about coffee money. Big money. Oh, look who's here. The pusher, man. This guy is dangerous. We gotta be careful about him. The other day in the comments, he was just like going nuts. What's wrong with you, man? Why would I delete your comment, huh? You think I deleted your comment and you go nuts? Even if I deleted your comments, why would you go so serious about it? Hmm? What's the point of it? Hmm. 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 You got some people here. That's nice. The fire is going. I hung up the nice Wheel of Life tanka. It's Tibetan Buddhism kind of tradition. Pretty cool. Pretty nice. I need to find this thing to clean my glasses with. Oh, yes, here. I found it. Not so many people here yet, huh? Only the pusher. Damn. The pusher really push. I think not even the pusher is here anymore. This is not a good place for you to be, huh? Then I cannot lean toward the wall. This is not good. Let me just go into the corner. Didn't show a comment again because I said that word. What word? Oh, the word that the world don't want to hear, the word that is scary for so many people because because I mean, like, the world doesn't want everyone to know that everyone is kinda in a way suicidal, you know. But maybe you don't mean that word. I'm just guessing. I'm guessing because yeah, you said you had some intense incident and your mom saved you. I think you did that, right? But yeah, yeah, death is in general is very scary to people. It was once scary to me too, but slowly, I guess, if you meditate on your own death, then it disappears. And then not only your death disappears, your fears are also disappeared. Insane. Because the basis of all fears are fear of dying, right? Like, if you really look at it deep, the basis of any fear is fear of dying. And then when you meditate on your death, the more you meditate, the more you become deathless, because meditation on its own is death. Meditation on its own is practicing dying. And when you practice dying, then you become good at it. And you just simply die. You don't need to end your life. You die in life, but you live. It's just the paradox is so beautiful and it's so literal that you can simply die alive and live deathless. I got these thoughts every day. I had break from weed. I had very mad. Yeah, she saved me. I'm moving to that small room I mentioned. Is more quiet. Will be, I hope, there, so I can meditate more. Which country do you live, my friend? Which country do you live? What is that question? Huh? Which country do you live in? Yeah, I just don't like where are you from, because it's just so meaningless. Where are you from? For I mean, even Zen masters, they knew how empty this question is. You know, like there was some tradition between Zen monasteries that when the disciple were going to the monastery and was asking that the disciple wants to become a monk here, there were some monasteries that they were not accepting like everyone, right? Because you cannot. So many people wanted to go to the monasteries back in the days, not this time, because simply they were also dealing with these meaninglessness um, problem even 2000 years ago, 3000 years ago. Like, being suicidal is not something that only modern human has. Pretty much in any um, era of human history, we had this meaninglessness, but it was not so global, it was not so everyone involved, it was not so educated and so civilized. Therefore, this meaninglessness in this civilized world is more, in a way, clear to so many people. Therefore, they're like, okay, what's the point of living this life if I'm going to live meaningless. And if I'm going to live meaningless and at the same time live poor, then there is no point. But if I'm going to live meaningless at the same time rich or super rich, yes, that makes sense. Then I can make so much um, more meaninglessness, add more meaninglessness to my life to be able to go on. Yeah, so the master was asking the disciple, where are you from? But in a way, the Zen masters or the monastery person was not really asking where the monk is from. The question was a little bit deeper. And if you were answering, oh, yeah, I'm from this town or I'm from this city, this country, you wouldn't be so prime contender of becoming a monk because you were not able to think a little bit deeper than what it is. So that's why I resent this question, where are you from? Especially I traveled a lot for the past 10 years and I look like someone that people are interested to know where I'm from because I do not fit in so many categories and I do not fit in so many cultures and traditions. I mean, literally and figuratively, most of the times um, when you say Iran or Iranians are just like very mixed with Arabs in the eyes of West world, but at the end you're not an Arab, At the end you're something else, and that just creates so much dissonance in this question for me. Always it has been, and not only that. So if people were a little bit more aware about Iran, then they would just like talk about so much of the things that I don't personally identify with because I preach individuality and I preach dropping all nationality, dropping all cultures and traditions and everything. Therefore, I cannot be personally identified with this culture because I simply preach against it. So now tell me which part of this world you are living at this moment, which you already told me. You said Poland. Nice. Have you meditated before? Or is this your new attempt to become meditative? How old are you, my friend? Ah, yes. Hello, anybody out there? Please pay attention to me, please. I'm pretty needy at the moment. No, I'm not really. I'm just trying to sound needy, maybe to make you smile or something. But yeah, why? I started around a year ago. I found Sadhguru on YouTube first. I'm 31. Okay. What about Sadhguru? What Sadhguru said that you became meditative? Let me learn from Sadhguru. What did he say? How did he make you meditative? I found podcast with Joe Rogan first. I don't know what exactly. Okay. So Sadhguru did nothing. Joe Rogan did something. That's the thing. At the end, someone in mainstream has to bring someone. I mean, Sadhguru is pretty mainstream, but at the end, someone like Joe Rogan, has to bring Sadhguru perhaps in his podcast to bring so many Joe Rogans audience attention towards Sadhguru. But yeah, Sadhguru said a lot of smart things, huh? Then perhaps Sadhguru is not a smart man. Good morning, much love all. I prefer Happy Guru. Hey Marge, Happy Guru, is that a thing or you just now you made up that word and to tell us that you don't believe in any gurus, you only believe in happiness? Because if Happy Guru is a thing, let me follow that guru. Oh, nice. Okay, you made it up. You made it up. Yeah, 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 yeah. Fair enough. How are you doing, Marge? How's it going? Are you going toward the leap or still thinking about the leap? I'm happy, Guru. I don't think I spread happiness, do I? I think I spread more misery and suffering. That's my uh, that's my gift to humanity. Suffering, misery, and then perhaps if they figure it out, they become happy. Yeah, maybe, maybe. Yes, I'm seeking the exit, but I'm also being realistic. Being realistic. Realistic of what? That I'm 50 years old, therefore I cannot risk much. I don't have much left. If I risk and fail, is that the case? Mhm, mhm. I found some land in Italy that looks interesting, but I need a good property lawyer. Hmm. Do you really need a good property lawyer? Yeah, if you want to make it convenient and comfortable, yeah, you gotta find a property lawyer. But you can also go there and just really do the job in very short time yourself. But again, I don't know about your finances and expenses, but if that works anyway, it doesn't matter. Get that lawyer and yeah, move to Italy, man. Especially move to a land. Oh my God. Man, if you are capable of living with absolute minimum and like completely wild and going, let's say, camping style kind of living at the beginning to build something, I encourage that. I know that's not a lifestyle for everyone. It requires so much, resilience building toward that. It's not that you already can be that person that can just live in a tent for a few years until builds up a shack first and then a room, a cabin or something slowly, slowly. But at the end, if you have a land, you don't need to worry about anything. In this world, the only thing that you need to worry about and get yourself um, to reach it is a land. Like there is nothing higher than this in this current state of the world. That if you don't have a piece of land, you have nothing. Because look, let's be realistic. Soon everything becomes very dystopian. That's just inevitable. And when things become dystopian, the majority of people go toward being super poor. But then, if you have a piece of land, you're not, you know, have any particular loan, you're living a debt free life, you can grow so many things in your land. At least you can feed yourself. Because no matter how the size of the land is, at the end, the technology is so advanced that even in a very small piece of land, you can grow so much. It's not like old times that you need a whole ranch to plant things or have enough. You can grow so much in very small piece of land. But the land is important, because that's the unfortunate part of this world, this whole colonizers, when they started colonizing the world, they introduced, like, especially this is a very Western thing, they introduced land ownership. And that fucked things up, because for so many cultures and so many countries, there was no concept of land ownership. Like, what do you mean land ownership? At the end, you know, everything is pretty available to everyone. But then this idea of land ownership came, and then you could buy lands. Like, imagine one person could buy a whole size of, I don't know, a whole ranch, right? But what's the point of it? Why one person has to buy a ranch size thing and be the owner of it? I don't get it. Why? Okay, what's up? Too many scammers, so I have to be careful. Yes, pretty. Yeah, that's true. Many scammers, many scammers. When we wanted to buy our land here, yeah, there were so many people warning us about the scammers and how people scam here over lands, and also particularly here, so many landowners perhaps are not um, alive, because like 50 years ago there was a big volcanic eruption here, and so many people fled from the island to US and Canada. So there are so many lands that the owners are just either dead, or no one knows who's the owner of that land. So people sell those kind of lands to foreigners, and then eventually you find out, oh, that was not the right land you bought. So yeah, you gotta be careful. Let's see who's here. Chris is here. Okay. Hey, Chris. Wake up. Emotional assault your neighborhood. Laugh it off while loving it. Sorry, my humor is kinda evil today. Have a good one, everyone. Yeah. It's okay. Evil is fine. The land has a small building on it. Also nice. That's good. Hey, Benny, can I join for a song? Oh, yes, you can join for a song for sure, man. I will just put up a meeting. Wait, let me find. Okay, microphone. Get ready, Benny. Get ready, see what we can do here. Mm-mm-mm. I have. Okay, here I make new meeting. I start an instant meeting. Yes. Mm-mm-mm. And then copy. I will turn off my camera. Okay, always. Yeah, now this time. Man, look who's here. Jonas, my friend. Long time no see. Oh yeah, you don't have fever with flu. You got excuse on the couch. That's what you got. Now you can be on the couch and scroll your way to the moon and not worry about anything because you're sick. Yo yo. But yeah, I wish you a great recovery. Hey Benny, you're still out there? I think we can do this. I think we can go for a song. Let me know, man. I need to drink some water. Nice. We got 6 people in the audience. Yeah, you're laughing, huh? It's a big delay here. Okay, it's fine. Let's get into the meeting. You come to the meeting. Come here. Mhm. Mhm. Okay. Admit one guest. Yes.
Hey, hey.
Hey Benny, you can go whenever you feel ready.
Okay, thank you.
Sure,
I
man.
didn't prepare much.
Yeah, it's okay. We don't need to prepare much.
Yeah, I know your acceptance is very eternally infinite, so it's great. Like, I'm living at my mother's, so I'm kind of a very lazy boy. That's what I would say first.
Yeah? How come? Why do
Yeah,
you consider yourself a lazy boy? Because you live with your mother?
yeah. I also have this. I watched a lot of Hollywood movies, and when I was teenager, I was dreaming about like being a movie director or an actor in Hollywood or something. So it still strives my life or something. That this kind of dignity or how they say.
Yeah. So, where do you live at the moment in the world?
In Hungary.
Hungary. Nice.
Yeah, but I'm kind of kind guy. But my voice is actually just a mask. I have a lot of shit inside.
What? You have a lot of shit inside, but you said you're a kind guy.
Yeah, basically, I think most of the time I'm kind. I mean, that's when I took LSD
Yeah.
uh, some months ago. Uh, my realization was, oh, it's something so much bigger than me. That if I can be only a kind guy to the world, I'm really happy. Just not hurting anyone, and yeah, just go. It's too much for me, you know.
Yeah, I mean, you are already very kind. I can tell. You came up, you sang a song for us the other day. You did not say a word. You just came up, sang a song, and left. That requires
Yeah,
lots of kindness, my friend. And now
really.
you choose to communicate, and that's even more kindness. I'm so happy.
Wow. So anything I do is good.
Yeah, you joking with me? You already know that. Okay, lazy boy,
Okay, let's do it.
let's do it.
Every opportunity we have, I lie on my bed. Yeah. Oh, we have to do so many things till we die. We need to forgive ourselves and our fathers to lie. Oh, silent, silent Lord. If I do everything I can, maybe know what I can do, maybe who I am. But if I do nothing, it's still better than everything. Life is meaningful as it can be. Look to the depth and you will see you have to live. Life is just miserable, man. Silent dreams at night. I've lost the sight. This world means so much to me. Oh, mother, give me another food to eat. La 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 la. Okay. You know I didn't do everything the best I could. You know I didn't know how to be a man. You know it's gonna be some changes. It's gonna be some changes. La 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 me if I could understand you. La 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 me, I don't know what I'm saying to you. La 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 me, here I go again. Lying on my feet, burn my face on the ground. Every time I fall, I come back with dignity. Every time I lose, I win something inside me. Yeah, yeah, I'm hoping for a better future. And I'm going to live truthful, yes. Thank you for living a life that you can. You were so brave to come to this earth. You were so brave to come to me. This is the best reality. Yes, I don't want you at all. Just this Western depression is the most good. It's the most beautiful tragedy. Here we go again. Here we go again. My heart is big. Think so fast. I don't know if it's good or not. Thank you.
Thank you, Benny. Thank you. Man, even though
What?
the quality sounded like I found a very old, 100-year-old, you know, disc and put it listening to the music, that was the quality, but The
No.
words
Oh yeah.
were just awesome. The
Was
word.
better than last time,
What?
or same kind of energy than last time?
I don't really remember last time, but this was really good. But the quality was really bad, so we gotta
Yeah.
mm, do something about the quality. I like this to be on, you can come up and play, and this is fantastic. Was it your own song?
Yeah, it's improvisation, I guess.
Wow, that was pretty good. I loved it, man. The words were
Yeah.
strong. The song was definitely taking you places, and I really enjoyed it. But again,
I feel. Yeah.
I don't think the quality is in a way so great for the audience, because for me maybe I could hear, but I can tell that this even a little bit more gets into another microphone and goes for the audience, then that would be like
Oh yeah.
perhaps not so nice. But at the end, I think it
Yeah.
was fine. Even if we do that, that's fine. But please never stop singing your songs for us. That much I can tell you.
Was
And
it like a Nirvana vibe again? A
Nirvana
little bit.
vibe. I think, yeah, you can say Nirvana vibe. Uh, if I
But
can
so
just
it's not
label
really
it.
uplifting, right?
Well, now you're getting very detailed with it. And when I go details, then I have to spill my guts out. But let's not spill my guts out. The thing is, don't think about it too much. It was beautiful, and why you
Okay.
want it to be Nirvana vibe or uplifting or downlifting, just enjoy.
Downlifting is good too.
I don't know. Is it? Maybe sometimes it's good. Maybe sometimes it's not good. I think everything is just very related to the context. What do
Yeah.
you want it to be? You want it
Okay.
to be uplifting or
What?
downlifting? Because
Sorry,
down you cannot lift, but yeah,
I cannot.
no, lift goes up,
So
isn't it?
I don't. If I do more and more, that will be worse and worse.
I don't know if you're messing with me or I am messing with you, but
No, sorry. What I wanted to say next time, I promise I will come with some uplifting vibes. Okay.
no, you don't need to
Because
promise me anything, man.
what I learned from death is that if you stagnate, so if you on one point, it's almost like you choose death. So it's like going down. So you really have to. For me, you really have to existentially, like always um, go to the sky or something.
Hmm, beautifully said. Yeah, yeah. How long you've been playing?
5 years, kinda.
5 years. How old are you?
24.
24?
Yeah.
Damn, you're young. Have you traveled anywhere outside Hungary yet in your life?
Yes, I'm still very proud of it, and still my family thinks that was the worst choice in my life because coming back, I became crazy or something. But and actually, yeah, I was in Tenerife for half a year, living in a cave,
Okay.
and that was intense. And a lot of people gathered, the same kind of people who are fucked up and lost themselves, and they go there and okay, maybe a new beginning.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of craziness and chaos.
Okay, yeah. So you were in those kind of places that usually people go dirt bagging and backpacking and pretty much going very basic when they're very young, and at the same time they live their life, but also think about a little bit deeper in life. I like that. That's nice. That
Yeah,
actually reminded me of some nice times that I had in Turkey with a really nice Hungarian friend of mine. He was also pretty wild, you know. We were camping. We were camping in the forest, and yeah, to an extent that he was like hunting wild ducks in a very
Oh.
strange way. But yeah, funny times, funny times.
Yeah, maybe Hungarians have this ancient, like, we were coming from the Huns. Our fathers were like on horses, and stuff.
Yeah, yeah, pretty wild.
Actually, I don't want to be too national, but you know what Turkey did to us?
No, I don't know, but I also don't want to know. But you can enlighten me a little bit, yeah. But what Turkey did
Like,
to Hungary?
um, just that it was occupied by Turkish people for 100 years or something.
Every
So
country was
I
occupied
know,
with what
I know a
some
Turkish.
type of
So
people in the past anyway. But yeah,
I know a Turkish word which is also Hungarian.
okay,
Shapka,
okay.
right?
I don't know. I'm not a Turk, so I don't know what it means.
What are you just were in Turkey?
Yeah, yeah. I was just camping there. Yeah.
What? Where are you from?
Oh, yeah, you see that question again, where you're from. Before you come into the meeting, actually, we were talking about this question. I happen to be born in Iran.
Oh,
Yeah.
so mm,
You
your
don't have
family
anything
is.
about the Iranians occupying Hungary?
Oh yeah.
Man, I'm so glad that I get to talk with so many young people at this time. So you're just like around 14, 15 years younger than me. Tell me how's life with the young people these days? Early 20, how it feels like to be early 20, tell me.
Yeah. Um. Mm, kind of. Um, lot of chaos in the world. Especially Western world. Um. So lot of work. A lot of lost people in the city of Budapest, for example.
Yeah,
Lot of,
you're one
lot
of
of
them.
drinking.
Are you one of them?
Okay, mennünk kell. Azért, meg hőséghez mondok.
What just happened?
Okay. Uh, yeah. Mm, but I know young people. Um,
Yeah, I don't know what's happening there. Are you talking to me or someone else? But
yeah, my girlfriend is saying we should go now. So
were your girlfriend all this time listening or just came, called you that you should go now?
she was kind of listening.
Oh, nice. Say hi to your
But
girlfriend. Hi, girlfriend. And
when I started to sing, she went away. So I don't know.
yeah, she
She
doesn't
she
like
doesn't
you
like when I.
singing.
Sorry.
She doesn't like you singing or what?
She's tired a little bit.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Okay, I will let Benny go, and
Thank you.
perhaps you will forgive me, kind woman. And you take care of yourself, Benny. Thank you for
Yes,
coming up, and
you.
see you next time, man.
Yes, man. Next time I bring so many sensitive love that everyone will be like, okay, this is like, uh, like there are six people, and maybe we could one day, if we come with big possibility vibes, becomes a big like practice of how six people from different how can we speak. Don't think we have to go always the deepest and stuff, but like which would uplift everyone and would like think now with, oh, if someone, for example, lives with his mother now, and I know there are a lot of pros and things in people, and so that will be one challenge to like everyone starts speaking with each other and stuff. So that's what I'm trying. But also with my girlfriend, it's really hard to speak. So I mean, speak with like very big moments, but I like grandiosity. So it's also too much. So do whatever, guys. Okay,
Yeah.
it's all good.
Yeah, Benny. I give you one my side of the story. Like with woman, you don't really need to speak. You just need to listen. Everything works.
Okay.
Yeah. You take care of yourself and much love, brother.
Yes, man. Bye
See
bye.
you. Bye. Okay. Benny is out. Anyone wants to come up and talk a few words of wisdom? Anyone who's out there? Not so many people today, huh? We have Dr. Professor, and then perhaps the pusher is still here. We don't know. It was nice, Benny singing, but the quality was not so great, was it? The quality of the sound, it was bad. It was hard to understand, but it was pretty nice. Hmm. Oh, look who's here, Mr. Cosmic Crusade. Do I remember right? Your name was Benjamin? Benjamin. Benjamin. Yeah. Morning, morning. What are we doing? Yes, sir. Yeah, yeah. How's it going, Benjamin? You want to come up and talk? Tell us something about something? I know you like to talk. 8. We got 8 people in the house, but very quiet. No one says anything. They're all waiting for me to do something. I will make some magic for you. Magic, magic. Easy, simple. That's how easy to make magic. I'd absolutely love to. I'm currently in a Discord meeting with some friends from Australia. What do you talk about in the Discord meeting? Are you gaming or are you having some profound talks? We run a military simulation thing on Arma, Reforger, and Daisy. I'm in the unit leader, so I'm needed, unfortunately. Okay. I don't know what you're talking about, but perhaps you are talking about gaming. Because if you're talking about real life stuff, you sound a little bit too dangerous, but I don't know anyway. Keep on unit leading, my friend, and next time you will come up and enlighten us with your wise words. Do you believe some God? Do you believe some God? Is that an insult? Oh, are you asking me, do I believe in some God? Yeah, I believe in some God. Just some, not a whole God. Some God. No, man, I'm not a believer, and I don't like believers. Are you a believer? No way you're a believer. I know you're a story. You cannot be a believer. We can talk. Oof, look, Jonas, you come up, you talk only. I don't talk about anything. Don't bring me in this situation. We can talk. You look for a duet, I don't give you a duet. You go monologue, my friend. How about that? Say yes to it, come up and talk with your perhaps a snuffly voice. Let me see how sick you are. Of course I don't. Then why do you ask me? Hmm? My friend, the pusher, what's your name? Why do you ask me that question if you, of course, don't believe in any some God? If I don't believe in any some God, I would not go ask anyone, do you believe in any some God? Maybe you're not truly what you think you are, huh? Maybe you are a believer in disguise. Is that the case? Then why do you say, of course I don't? Because I don't think you know that you, of coursely, don't. Just saw Osho video about believers. Then learn from Osho, because I'm sure he was spitting out some wise words. To believe in something isn't wrong, period. That's how much Chris wants to discuss about this. Full stop. Don't talk more. To believe in something isn't wrong. Believe in God, Jesus, Buddha, or whatever. There is nothing right or wrong about it. Is that so? If there is nothing right or wrong about it, Chris, then why believe in the first place? If the thing is already not right, not wrong, why participate in it? Yes, Jonas, let's see. You come up. I put the meeting link. You for now come up. Let's say hi to each other. You stay on the line, but just turn off your video as much as I want to see your pretty face, um, because my internet is okay. Leave now. I will make a new call because this was turning off. New meeting. Start an instant meeting, and then copy the link, and then we go there. I sent you this. Okay, this is good. Tunas, come in, or whoever else wants to join in. But turn your camera off, turn your mic off, and don't talk. I'm so mean, huh? Where are you, Jonas? Huh? I'm waiting for you to admit you in, but you don't show up. Chris, please don't take what I said so seriously, right? Whatever I say, you usually take so seriously, and then you feel less of yourself. What was you were telling me about unprofessional and a stupid message back then? Don't do that, man. There is no unprofessional or stupid message anywhere. Enjoy your time, have fun, and let me also enjoy my time and have fun. So don't take it so serious. I think Jonas is getting ready. Yes. Dum dum. Let me admit this guy. Oh, what happened? Oh, admit. Yeah, yeah. The man. Man, you look very sick. You look very, very sick. Turn off your camera. I better not to look at you. Not because.
Don't just don't look at me. Then you get sick too.
No, no, my internet is pretty weak. So please turn off your camera. I would like to keep
Okay.
the. Um, you will look at
All
me
right.
from the live. So
I don't look alive. I'm not sure how it works, and I'm so too cooked to do something like that.
yeah, okay.
Ah,
Give us an introduction about yourself, Jonas, as much as you can for the people that don't know you.
oh shit.
Yeah.
Hi everybody. I'm Jonas. I'm, uh, I'm a special being in a human body.
Yeah,
There's not
okay.
much to say about me.
That's
38
enough.
years old, something like that.
Yeah, that's enough. That's fine.
Yeah, going my way.
Yeah. So what do you want to
Mm,
talk about, Jonas? You want to just chit
uh,
chat or you want to talk about something?
I mean, the magic trick before that was pretty sick.
What was sick?
The magic trick you made.
Yeah, it was pretty good, huh?
Yeah, it was.
Damn, I
I was
enjoyed
looking for
myself.
damn.
I enjoyed it myself. It
Uh,
was pretty spontaneous.
no, like I wrote. Shit, now I'm with fever. My mind isn't working properly, and actually, I don't mind it, to be honest. It's so calm. Of course, headache, as fuck, but it's calm, and I miss this calmness so much. I was so lost in my head recently. The last 2 3 weeks, it was like, oh, I need to find myself again, but I actually know where to find it only now. But even with that, and even with, let's say, trying meditating, I was not reaching that point. It was always something going on, always edification with something, always thoughts and thoughts that I could not let pass. And so I wonder, is that normal? I mean, does everybody go through this? Or is it just me that get hooked up on old habits and stuff and lose myself? I have no idea.
I think everyone is dealing with it, right? One way or another. And some people more, some people less. Yeah. This whole meaninglessness generally is a very big epidemic these days. Honestly, so many people don't find so much, um, in a way, meaning in their struggles, and therefore they don't appreciate it. Which I would say your struggles are very important in a way, right? These are the times that you can just simply observe and grow out of it.
Sure.
But
But
do
it's
you grow
but
out
at
of
the
it?
same
That's the tricky part because, as you know, being in the favor of comfort is much easier than being in the favor of discomfort. You know.
uh, yeah, it is. But the comfort is so, it's so familiar. It happens, and I'm not conscious enough, and then it just happens, and then I'm in again.
Yeah, that's the thing. It happens because, believe it or not, you live in uh, like Switzerland. You know. And
Mhm.
then if you go to India, it doesn't happen. You know, it's just like the comfort doesn't happen to an extent at all. Like you have to find the comfort. But then in Switzerland, things are very comfortable, very convenient, right? I lived in Denmark
Yeah,
personally myself, and man, you could not live a better life. Like insane. Everything is just remote. Any bureaucracy is remote. You don't really need to go wait in line for hours and hours and days. That's the
yeah,
first
sure.
thing, right? That's the first thing. You don't need to really wait on anything in your life. Everything is already in a way so automized and taken care of. That's the first thing. That gives you enough time to get into the comfort of life. And then also you can afford to at least live a good life, have some hobbies. And that's again the comfort, right? And that's not
Mhm.
necessarily a bad thing, right? Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying you gotta go live in India to appreciate life. Not at all. Like you gotta live in Switzerland and learn how to appreciate life because that's everyone's right on this planet to live like a, you know, top of the pyramid kind of person. But most people don't have the chance because the world is run by people that there's no benefit into that. But anyways, don't get into that comfort, huh? How about that? What do you have to say to that? Why? Tell me, this is an interrogation here.
I get it. We don't have hard feelings here, to be honest. I mean, I don't have to fight for food or to have a bed, a warm place to sleep and live. It's really, but what is getting lost here is just the freedom, because we get so programmed, and these programmings they're coming from our parents and from society, and this fucks me up, man.
Yeah, I know. It
Really,
fucks
I mean,
everyone up.
I would say it fucks everybody up.
Yeah, I would say any Westerner that can think is in big trouble these days.
Yeah,
Because you're educated, you're pretty like aware, therefore you just understand things and then you think about things and you realize, damn, what is this life that we are living? And that's very beautiful because the world needs someone like you. The world needs all these Westerners that they discovered that there is, come on, even after you have the best comfort in life and convenience and education and money and all of these things, at the end everything is meaningless in a way. Everything
it
is very
is.
conditioned. So you are the one that can become one person that can enlighten the world. But what you expect from someone that lives in a ghetto becomes a Buddha and save the world? No, you gotta save the world, but you gotta do it.
That's good, man.
Yeah, I know you want to do it, but
Yes, it sounds good. I cannot deny it. Um,
yeah.
but yeah, I know this, but
Tell me about that, but let me.
comfy life is so comfy, man.
Yeah, it is. It is very comfy and
It,
very
it,
dangerous.
it, it is so
Yeah,
comfy.
it's easy come out of it though. Throw away your couch, everything's
Oh
become
yeah,
simple.
that's true.
You just put the couch that I'm sure that you're lying on, put outside, then all of a sudden the comfort goes out. But
Mm.
you don't want to do that, right? And that's why I'm saying, why not just be comfortable and do the goddamn thing, huh? How about that?
I try. It's hard. I don't understand why. The only thing I understand is it's hard when I'm unconscious. And unconscious, I mean, in a way, like I'm not even the observer, Mammy. It just happens. And suddenly I stay here in the now. It's like, oh, yes, I'm back. Let's go. I want to do something else. And after 10 seconds, I'm away again.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
Mm.
Chris is saying comfort is so comfortable, but the price is very high and uncomfortable for other beings. That's why I can't drink any more alcohol. My loved ones would kick me out immediately. That's what you. Chris is just mostly afraid of getting kicked out immediately rather than not drinking alcohol itself. But um, but I guess
Yeah.
I understand what he means. You know, Chris been working pretty hard to stay from alcohol, and I would say he's doing a great job. Thanks, Chris. What do you want to
Yeah.
say, Jonas, for the rest of the session? What do you have to say?
I don't know. Maybe addiction. Can you light me up with that one? I mean, I have a pretty good addiction for gaming and digital consuming.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean the other guy before, what was Benny,
Yeah,
who sang the song, which I really appreciated. I know he was another Benjamin was. And he was telling that he was gaming on Discord and Daisy
yeah.
and fuck yeah, I'm also in Daisy and it fucks my brain up. It's a survival shooter. I'm constantly in this survival mode on this game, but I'm so addicted.
You're so addicted. Yeah, I can tell.
It is, I don't know what it is exactly, what my needs are to play that way. I'm not sure. I can't see it clearly.
It's just simply, I would say, gaming somehow is a coping mechanism, right? Because it just helps you to get out of one world to another world and shut off yourself from at least this current world. That's how it is. And
Mm-hmm.
honestly, there are pretty big a stigma around gaming as well. Like when you see like a 40-year-old, 50-year-old playing video games, and people would just say, judge right away, judge that person, but then they go do something very stimulative the same way as gaming, but they think that gaming is just like simply is for kids. Why would a grown-up man would do gaming? But at the end, it's all about that coping mechanism. I would say for a person that I gamed before, I can tell that how escapey that environment is. Therefore, you want to escape from the reality that exists for you, and maybe you just don't like the reality that exists for you because you know that gaming is much more healthier than you than scrolling, perhaps. But some people find the scrolling better than gaming. Therefore, they judge the gamers. But at the end, everything is all about this stimulation.
How can I stop this? You have an idea? A hint?
Oh man, we've been talking
I mean,
about
man, I
this
mean,
for.
this stimulation, it doesn't give me shit. It's just fun.
Why do you think I'm promoting meditation all over my face all the time? And then you ask me how? Like this is just simple.
Yeah.
I cannot just say the magic word, unlike my magic trick that I did. I cannot say the magic word and all of a sudden you forget about this simulation world. Because as I mentioned, it's a coping mechanism. You don't deal with the stimulation, you deal with the reward. So
Yeah.
don't look for eliminating the stimulation because the result is the reward. It's a coping mechanism. When something turns to a coping mechanism, you game for the reward or you scroll for the reward. So the scroll or the game is not the stimulation is not the problem. The problem is the reward. The problem is that you want to get the reward in order for you to be able to cope. So don't think about I gotta stop this stimulation. No, you gotta reset the reward system. That's how it works. And how you reset the reward system is just simply going through the suffering of meditation. Like you gotta
I guess.
suffer, man. You gotta sit,
Like,
you gotta be in pain, you gotta go through that 10 minutes, 5 minutes, how many minutes that you can do, it doesn't matter. But if 1 minute at the moment for you is painful, go through the 1 minute painfulness. Then, if 1 minute becomes easy, go through 5 minute painfulness. Then, if 5 minutes become easy, then go through 10 minutes painfulness. As slowly, if you actively go through this painfulness of um, resetting the reward system, I promise you, man, if you'd meditate 1 hour every single day, you would not ask this question from me. Like,
mm,
as simple as that. If you meditate 1 hour every single day, man, you would be sitting on a shuttle right now that you want to be astronaut. that much dedication comes to your life. That much commitment comes to your life. But at the moment, no commitment, no dedication, no motivation. Because the reward system is so broken that it's so easy for you to get into the gaming mode. But when you reset your reward system, things on a very lower level of dopamine release become satisfying for you.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I really think it's exactly this. How long does it take until it doesn't get boring?
1 minute, man. Honestly, 1 minute. You don't need more than
It's
that.
one minute is no problem.
Oh, 1 minute is no problem. 1 minute
Oh,
is the problem. That's the thing. People think 1 minute is not the problem. That 1 minute is the problem, actually. That's why I
oh,
promote that 1 minute. Because no one wants to meditate. Everyone
okay, I
wants to,
understand. Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
But if you do that 1 minute, I just say it's enough because you will increase as long as you do it every single day.
Mm.
Yeah, I know.
Sounds
You
good,
just
man.
yeah,
That
sounds
sounds
good. You're
good.
not
Yeah,
gonna
man.
do
Sounds
it.
it's
You're not
logic,
gonna
and
do it.
my mind understand it. Uh, sounds good. I don't say but, huh?
Sounds good, huh?
Sounds good.
Imagine I go live for over an hour that you tell me sounds good. I don't want to sound good, man. I want you to meditate.
You're killing me.
Oh man. Get better, Jonas.
I try. No, I do. See?
Don't try. Yes,
Yeah, I do. I do.
get better. But at the moment, I meant more like get better in your sickness. But also
Mm,
get better in this whole simulation world.
mm. Right.
You had
I
enough.
think I'm.
You had an enough earful from me, I think.
Yeah,
Do you wanna?
my mental ass is kicked.
I like that. Yeah. If you wanna tell us a little bit more about the general struggles, please be my guest because I think other people are also just interested to hear about general struggles of life.
Right. Right now or another
I
time?
mean, whenever you feel like it, you can tell me now. You can pop out of the meeting or whatever you want.
Hmm.
It shows
Just
that
one thing
zero
that goes through
person
my
is.
mind.
It shows that 0% is in the live. I don't know if this is something that is wrong or, but if
Really?
0% is listening to us, Yunus, we did a terrible job. That much I can tell you.
See?
If that's true,
Oh, so I'm
you
having yourself, yeah.
you and I don't know if it's you or me, we did a terrible job. But now it shows 5. Maybe that was just like everyone went to the toilet break all at once. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe they also want to talk to you. I think when this journey's finished, I got real problems. Let that fucker go.
Yeah. No, no. I am pretty sure that people are listening, but in a spirit.
Mm,
So
I hope.
that's good. Chris says, I think it's very brave of my Sutzer neighbor to come on air. Stay safe and keep your head up. You
Oh,
see,
Chris, thank you
everyone,
very much.
everyone loves you,
He's so
man.
kind. He's so kind.
And
I
then he
wrote
said something in German,
messages when I was joining.
He said something in
Oh,
German,
oh yeah?
which
Oh,
Kauf
I hope it
haben
doesn't
halten,
cut.
wir
Yeah,
will
it
in
doesn't.
Deutschland sagen. Something like that.
Wie in Deutschland sagen. Can I open the YouTube app simultaneous
I
and
don't know,
see
can you?
and try? Okay, Kopf oben halten, wir in Deutschland sagen. Wie wir in Deutschland sagen, yeah. I keep my head up. I try, not in a proud way, just in a awareness way, I would say.
Nice.
Yeah.
Again, it became zero, man. Go. Go, man. You're terrible.
It's not zero. I see one. To
One.
Chris is for sure.
That's you.
Yeah.
That's you, man.
It is.
My God. No, I think this is a glitch, man. Don't worry, Jonas. A million people are watching us right now. A
Man,
million. We have we
I
have.
love your jokes.
You take care of yourself, and thank you for coming
Hey,
up. Please do that again
thank,
after you're not
thank you,
sick.
Mami, for your words, your time, your love. I
Much
really
love,
appreciate
brother.
it.
Much love. See you.
Much love. Bye bye.
Bye. Okay. Let me see. Let me see. He's gone. Good. Now we can talk behind his back. Oh my God. Jonas. Now people would just come in again. Look, when Jonas was here, zero people were listening. Zero. Let that sink in, Jonas. Of course, I'm messing with you. Thank you for coming up. Really enjoyed the talk. What are your opinion on using psychedelics for therapy and self-improvement? Hmm. Psychedelics for therapy and self-improvements. Maybe I should bring Jonas back up again. Hmm? Because he is very into psychedelics for therapy and he's going through some courses. And I think, yeah. So, one thing I know that psychedelics for therapy, yeah, you can use that, right? But psychedelics for self improvement, I don't think that's possible. More like a self growth, maybe, or growth on its own. But because the very basis of psychedelics is just like there's nothing to improve. That's what the first teaching of any psychedelic trip is. There is no improvement, my friend. It's already all improved, it's already all available. There is no need for any self improvement, nothing. Just embrace it. That's it. We chill and life is good. So, in that case, maybe psychedelics for self improvements is not a good way to self improve. If you are one of those people that you want to hustle and grind in the world and climb the ladder of hierarchy, then perhaps psychedelics are not good for you. But if you want to take psychedelics to get into the, you know, chillness of life, then it's fine as long as you don't get lost into it. So many people get lost into it and then they never come out of it. So therefore, they gotta live other lives or they gotta come back in the future in other lives to fix what they haven't fixed in this life. So again, it's some sort of escape. But again, I don't know what kind of therapy you're talking about. You could be like someone that is perhaps looking for, you know, some sort of exit plan in life. Then, if you need that kind of therapy, yes, psychedelics is awesome for that kind of therapy, especially ayahuasca you can take and you become in love with life. But if you have trouble with being in love with life and you want to kind of opt out of it, yeah, then I recommend psychedelics for therapy because I would say um, you need lots of meditation if you want to come out of it with meditation. And if you're not willing to put up the meditation hours, if you're not willing to put up the effort for meditating, then maybe take the shortcut. Yeah, I don't know. That's up to you. I definitely don't have much opinion, about it because I cannot have. Um, I haven't. I haven't experienced psychedelics myself. Uh, I mean, haven't had except weed. So then I cannot talk about experience. Then I can only talk about, as you ask, opinion, and opinion doesn't matter really. So why would you want to listen to my opinion? Opinion is bullshit. Go listen to people that they did psychedelics for therapy, and then maybe they can be a better guide to you. Yeah, yeah. How's it going? Who's out there? What are we doing? Who's the next person that wants to come up and talk about things with us? Thank you very much, Antilopo. Thank you very much. Really, thank you. Thank you. I need to put some wood inside the wood oven. Hang on a second. Oh, no. Maybe I go on a pee break. How about that? What do you say, guys? A few minutes? Yeah, nice. Don't go anywhere. Okay? Turn this one off. Then I turn this one off. back. Who's still out there? What are we doing? Anything to talk about? Anything to hang out about? Someone wants to come up. Look at that. Wait a second. No, that was just Google asking me that end the meeting or what. Piss off, Google. Hmm. I'm gonna go do some digging today for planting some potatoes. But for now, we will chill. What you looking at? Hmm? What you looking at? Whoa, the fire is back. No more magic tricks. The first rule of magic tricks is only do them once. No, no, no. I will not give you a chance to catch me. Oh, nothing is better than itching your own back. Oh. You too, man. Thanks for joining. Much love. The fire is back on. Hmm. Very quiet, huh? Now contemplating to end the session or just continue being here, waiting for someone to come up. Yay! Look who's here. Normal Romance. Hi, Mammy. I struggle with feeling showing gratitude. I want to bring it into my life, but it feels forced and fake. Do you have any tips? Thanks in advance. To understand your struggle, we need to understand you. How can we understand you? Can you give us an introduction about you, Nomad Romance? Who are you? You cannot bring it in to your life before for us to know who you are. then, only then, it does not feel so forced and fake. Perhaps it feels so forced and fake because you don't know who you are. And tell us who you are, even if it takes a few sentences. Tell us who you are. Mommy, I have a pay safe card with some money left. I'd love to send you the card of the pay safe card. I never gave something back to you. Wait, the code of the pay safe card. I never give. Yeah, man, I take any code that there is any money in it. Don't worry about that. But at the same time, um, you don't need to give back anything to me, you know? Because if you're paying me or giving me the code for the PaySafe card, um, in return to something, don't give it to me if you are not giving something back to me. So, therefore, in your head, you don't feel a little bit more at ease. Oh, okay, at least I paid something to this guy, you know. No, I don't want that. Give it to me if it's just because you want to support me. Hey, Shami. So, Nomad Romance, are you? Oh, yes, this was good. Are you typing for us or what? I'm lost. That's what Nomad Romance is saying. He starts his introduction with I'm lost. I have no family. I can only trace my roots back to my parents. I feel lost and was an unloved child. I have created a pretty cool life for myself, but it's not filling the void. Exactly. First, you need to get rid of the void because no matter what you do, you cannot fill the void. You can only transcend the void. That's the problem. Don't feel the void, my friend. The void is a bottomless pit. I have been searching for meaning in life for about 15 years. I think I had more wisdom before I filled my head with philosophy books. Yeah, philosophy is the enemy of meditation. Philosophy is the enemy of contentment. Philosophy is the enemy of peace of mind. That's what it is. And worse than that are the philosophy books. I never really read philosophy books or great philosophers, but I lived enough around intellectuals that I kind of think that I read all those books. Because when you listen to people, you can almost tell that where they're getting their knowledge from. Some are looking into philosophy books, some are looking into fictions, non-fictions. At the end, people are getting their knowledge from somewhere. At the end, they don't create the knowledge. At the end, they consume knowledge. And the worst type of knowledge is philosophy. I have struggled myself a lot. I'm, in a way, looking like a philosopher myself, but I'm not a philosopher. I struggled a lot with philosophy because it's the best thing for a curious mind. Philosophy, it never answers anything. It only creates questions. It only creates a stimulation, novelty, new way of looking at things without any answer. Philosophers don't have any answers. Philosophers only have words that complicate things a little bit more. And now you go read these philosophy books. What happens? Of course, the result is you feel lost. Man, it's crazy to hear you say that about philosophy, but I agree in hindsight. How to drop it now is in my head. I don't even know my own thoughts anymore. Yeah, you don't know. You only know other people's thoughts. Even though you have, for sure, a big capacity to create original thoughts, but you don't allow yourself to create original things. Therefore, you feel lost. If you create your original philosophy, then you don't feel lost at all. No matter what this philosophy is, even if it's the most grimmest of the grim, you don't feel lost. At last, you feel found because now you have a perspective to look at life, even though if it's, even if it's the worst one, right? Create your own philosophy, man. And what's crazy about it to hear me saying about philosophy? Is it the part that I personally look like a philosopher? Or It's crazy. I don't know. You sound like a very intelligent man, you know. You always sound like an intelligent man. So maybe don't do that to yourself. Maybe use your intelligence for figuring things out instead of just showing off with it, you know? Instead of just reading philosophy books to figure yourself out, or maybe you want to just be someone knowledgeable. I don't know. Well, now I fill my head with your thoughts. I'm in a trap. Don't put it on me, please. Don't put it on me. Come on, man. I'm sitting here trying to push you toward the edge, fall off the cliff on your own, and you put it on me. Every day I tell you, drop this goddamn thoughts that I create in your head. Drop it because it's not helpful. At the same time, I tell you that drop the other thoughts as well. I thought philosophy was the road to wisdom. That's what I meant by crazy. Yeah, that's how it is. My job is to create an environment for you to look at life differently. And I will do that. My job is to confuse you. Because confusion is the ability of your mind to observe. And as much as I can confuse you, I will do that. Therefore, I have to always give you this, what do you call this PS thing at the end that just look, don't listen to me. Because my tricks are very tricky. Don't fall into it. Just look at the perspective. No, it's definitely me, not you. Okay. I don't know how to think for myself. You know. Environment. I'm trying to confuse the bugs while I eat. Well, that was random, but maybe it is not random. Maybe it's very fit. But yeah, thank you, environment, for confusing the bugs while you eat. What do you mean I don't know how to think for myself? What does this even mean? Hmm? I don't understand. How can one not be able to think for himself? Random but true. Of course, man. I mean, honestly, you're doing it correct. You do confuse me, and that helps a lot. Yeah, yeah, that helps a lot. But then again, you create a narrative, you know, oh, this guy is doing it right. This guy is doing it correct. And tomorrow I do something that is, oh, it's not, this guy is not doing it correct anymore. I'm just saying it's not about me, my friend. I'm not doing anything correct or wrong. I'm just here to create an environment for you to stay sharp. And now that you're stay sharp, you can think for yourself. And if you cannot really think for yourself, there are easier steps to take. How long do you meditate every day? Tell me first. I love you too, man. Damn. Everyone all of a sudden love me now. Marge, I love you too, man. Damn. What's going on? What happened? Did I say I love you? I just eating dinner. Oh, okay, that makes sense now. You see, it was random. You were just having your own things going on, and you were confusing the bugs and while eating, and then you're sharing it with us. Man, give us a context. What is this? You give the context afterward. I have to take it out of you. Only joking. Enjoy your food, man. I'm just about to make lunch. Nice. Make lunch. Wait a second. Now lunch? What time is it? Oh, shit. It is lunchtime. Hmm. Tell me, no and romance. We're still on that topic. 15 minutes? What do you mean 15 minutes? Kievs and veg. What is Kievs? Hmm? What happens if I search Kievs? Damn, I hope it's not something that I should not be looking at. Ah, chicken Kiev. What is chicken Kiev? Damn, Kiev meaning. Teaching me all these new words. No, not that one. Not the capital of Ukraine. Chicken Kiev meaning. A dish consisting of a chicken breast stuffed with garlic butter, coated with breadcrumbs and then fried or baked. Damn, man. Okay. You sound like you're having fun. I don't know how much of this is decent meditation or yeah, I asked you about meditation times and then you said 15 minutes every day. Or just sitting with salsa swirling in my head. But I turn up every day. Yes, chicken kiev full of garlic sauce. Mmm, nice. 15 minutes of meditation a day. Okay. 15 minutes you meditate every day. And what happens during this 15 minutes? What goes on? Tell me in this 15 minutes what happens. And don't tell me I cannot tell you. Because you know what happens in this 15 minutes. Tell me now. Tell me from the start, even before the 15 minutes. What happens? Let's say you want to go in meditation right now. Tell me. You can also come up and talk in the meeting if you want. If you're not so afraid of speaking. English is your first language, right? You were from Canada, so I think it should be easy to talk in English for you. Yeah, yeah. Woo. Movement of stillness. Okay, we got movement of stillness. Let's see. Currently reading Brahmaviraga Upanishad and trying to feel how the primordial being created the universe from the initial act of self awareness. Holy shit, man. You're trying to feel that, huh? It must be a big feeling. How the primordial being created the universe from the initial act of self awareness. Holy man. And you're trying to feel that by reading the Upanishad. Okay. Yeah, good. Good movement of stillness. Mhm. I go to the forest every day and sit in the same place in front of a waterfall. I sit and close my eyes and focus on my breath to the best of my ability. It's a fight with my attention. From my breath and thoughts, I feel I'm just faking meditation, but not on purpose. Beautiful. Now we got something to talk about. But remember, it's only talks. So whatever I say, again, take it with a pinch of salt. I can't talk right now. I'm in a room full of people who will think I'm crazy. I understand. So stay sane in the room full of people. And let me share something with you. I'm not from Canada. It's worse. I'm from the UK. Good. I still can speak English. That's good. So you tell me I go to the forest every day and sit in the same place in front of a waterfall, right? And then you talk about I sit and close my eyes and focus on my breath till the best of my ability, right? So far, so good. But then you ends, it's a fight with my attention. Look, if a forest with a waterfall cannot grab your attention, then what can grab your attention? Man, you already are in a place that 99% of humanity don't have access to it every day. And you have access to it every day. I don't know if the waterfall on its own, if the forest on its own cannot grab your attention for 15 minutes, then my friend, don't focus on your breath. Focus on the waterfall. Focus on the forest. What does this mean? Why do you want to just force yourself to meditate and fake it until you make it? When you can just not fake it at all, you just be there. 15 minutes don't do anything. Just look at the waterfall, look at the forest, be in that state. Every day you can be in that state. If that's something that you're saying, man, that's a big blessing. Who can be every day with a forest and waterfall? You. And you tell me that that cannot grab your attention? I don't believe you. I cannot believe you, honestly. I feel I'm just faking meditation. Of course, you're faking meditation. And of course, it does not feel like it's on purpose. It's just simply you are there and you think to yourself, now I gotta meditate. No, you're already in meditation. You don't need to think about put yourself in meditation. Just be there. Be with the forest. Be with the waterfall. Give yourself enough excuse to talk to the rocks, to talk to the water, to the trees. Become friend. If you can go somewhere every single day, do you know how many friends you can make? You're afraid of being crazy in front of a full room with people, then become crazy with the forest and waterfall. One way or another, you gotta become crazy because other than that, you just become someone that is in the room with full of people and then seek the live session here. What's the point of this live session? If there are a room full of people there and you cannot satisfy your being, what's going on? Like a room full of people, you should be now rejoicing in it. But what's going on? I've done a lot of traveling. That's why I thought I was from Canada. Yeah, maybe. But that's not, yeah. I'm very interested in this room that you are in at the moment. If it's really full of people, maybe you're making it up, but if it's really full of people, what is this room that is full of people and then you're just here? Why you're not there in the room with people? Is it this communication that we have? Is it the fear of this missing out that, oh, now Mammy is live, I want to be talking to him because that's in a way something that not cool. I think we're back. My receiver, microphone receiver went off. We've been talking for over 2 hours, so that poor thing didn't have enough charge in it. Yeah, now we should be fine. But yeah, I guess let's call it a day for today. And I really appreciate you guys. Honestly, thank you for being here. Thank you for participating in these live sessions. Thank you for allowing me to be honest with you and share my presence with you. Sorry, man. Could you repeat yourself? Nomad Romance is saying, sorry, man. Could you repeat yourself? No, man. There is no need for any repetition. Like literally, no repetition is needed in life. Everything can be just new, and don't cling on to it. What I said again, it's not important. You too, Marge. You too, and please, yeah, keep me posted with the Italy. It's very exciting to hear that from you, man. Really, honestly, and that would be awesome if you can just manage to buy a piece of land in Italy. Damn. Environment, no, man. You were not late. You were on time. You were just right at the time that we wanted to have some lunch. You had your lunch now. The dog has the lunch as well. Much love. Much love. Okay. Okay. I will stay like this for the next 1 minute to show my gratitude, love, and support. Thank you. Thank you for joining in today. Thank you for allowing us to be here to make this possible. Have a good one. Bye.